welcome in once more to the Bryce Jordan Center for day number 2 of the 2021 Big Ten Wrestling Championships. Stephen Grace and Mark Ironside saying thanks for joining us as the Hawkeyes are sitting in first place right now.
I think it basically comes down to us Iowa Hawkeyes just doing our job. We have to make sure that we're out there trying to score points from the first whistle to the last.
6 Iowa Hawkeyes will be wrestling for championships.
And, Spencer Lee going to start us off, get us going right away.
There's carry by Spencer, take him to a back.
And he's getting near fall points right there. Beautiful, beautiful carry by Spencer Lee. Man alive, he hit that so quick and hard. Trying to run. Now he's getting near fall points. Just ran him over. Just grabbed the arm like a wing and just ran him over.
He only got another one.
What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? There's no
Spencer's
way.
going to get the 4 count.
How in the holy heck? He had no near fall that first time is insane. That is crazy.
Trying to trap that wrist, reinforce that arm bar, that Steiner tilt. Gets it. Tilts him up over. Spencer goes back, gets that 2-on-1 again.
Go, it's over.
It's over. Another Big Ten championship for Iowa's Spencer Lee by a score of 21-3. Jaden Ironman of the Hawkeyes taking on Nick Lee of Penn State.
There's Ironman almost like baiting him, like he wants him to shoot to that leg, and he does. He goes right after it. Nick Lee does. This is what I was wondering what was going to happen here. And then
Ironman hips into him and takes it down, throws the legs in.
I tell you, man, he was literally everything besides leg in the air and handing Nick Lee his leg. And Nick Lee just could not refuse that bait, and he took it, and he paid for it.
And with a point for riding time, Iowa's Jaden Ironman is going to win this by a score of 6-5. Getting ready for 165 pounds. Nice to see Alex find that double leg so he can keep Smith from rolling when he gets to those shots.
There's a pop right there, shot to a double just like that. You called it, Stephen Grace. That's a perfect shot right there. That's going to do it.
Final seconds tick away. Alex Marinelli is going to become a 3-time Big Ten champion. Big one here for Michael Kimmerer, number 1 seed, taking on upstart Carter Starochi. There's Kimmerer with the shot, head to the inside. Starochi hipping in. Kimmerer switches off to the outside, cuts off to the double, and gets the 2.
Kimmerer just gets in on that shot, and he's not in great position. From a non-tie.
Now Kimmerer reaches back, grabs his ankle, turns back into him the other way. Now trying to stack him up a little bit, looking for that neutral danger. He got a 2 count out of it. He did. He got the 2 takedown and 2 near falls. Michael Kimmerer will take a 7-1 lead going into the 3rd period.
But you know what? That was a great match by Michael Kimmerer.
Hawkeyes go 4-2 in the finals. Spencer Lee, Jaden Ironman, Alex Marinelli, and Michael Kimmerer, all Big Ten champions.
Hawkeyes have had a great late afternoon, early evening here in the Big Ten Championship finals. They secured the Big Ten Team Championship. That's the way you end this tournament for the Iowa Hawkeyes right there. I love it. Great weekend here in Bryce Jordan Arena for the Iowa Hawkeyes.
The Heartland is brought to you by Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield, serving Iowans for more than 80 years. This season, choose healthcare coverage you can count on from Wellmark. Iowa Hawkeye basketball has a new appreciation for Dorothy's famous line in The Wizard of Oz, "There's no place like home." They're back in Carver Hawkeye Arena for the final 2 games of the regular season, as the Hawkeyes host an ever-improving Nebraska tonight and a scrambling Wisconsin Badger team on Sunday, looking to improve further its postseason position. 16:55 to play, opening period. Frederick for 3 in the corner. In and out and back in. Kissed off the window and down through. Nebraska man-to-man. Here's Bohannon from the baseline. Jumper, yes. Talked it down through it. Took about a half an hour. Baseline right, drives into the lane. Bounces opposite side of the lane to Connor McCaffrey. Inside to Garza. Hook shot is good. Beautiful feed by Connor. Bohannon, a deep 3. Drives it right through. Hit the back of the iron and straight down the well. A turnover. Jordan shooting in transition. Good again. He can feel it now. Jordan Bohannon. 3 threes to start the game. Garza now to Bohannon. Wide open look for 3 left wing. Good. What a great pass by Garza, but an even prettier play by Keegan Murray. Toussaint, he's going all the way to the basket. Left-handed layup is good. Change directions in midair, galloping into the front court. Drives down the right side of the lane to McCaffrey inside, scores it off glass. Toussaint made the play.
He really did. As you mentioned, he was on his horse.
Iowa's lead is 13. Here's a three by Joe Wieskamp. Yes, sir. Matched it. Beautiful look. Nobody in his area code. Hunter McCaffrey left open. Tries it again. Hits a three. This time. Not afraid to shoot. 5:25 to go in the first half. Garza with a backdoor catch. Shot up good. And a foul called on Eduardo Andre. Back to Jordan. Garza for three. Left wing. Good. That's what makes him so lethal.
Absolutely it does. Ability to step out.
Transition offense. Wieskamp layup. Good. On an incredible pass. Bounce feed. Almost half court length by Connor McCaffrey. But he is back out on the bench. Here's a three that's good from Bohannon. Standstill three again. McGowan's lost the ball when he ran into him. Wieskamp, a three from the corner. There he found his spot. Had to search the map. Iowa with the ball up 24. Bohannon for three. Good. Splash down. Jordan Bohannon. Jordan on the wing. Crossover dribble. Stop. Shoot. Scores again. It's one of those nights. Wow. For number three.
I guess so.
Here's Toussaint. Bohannon. Three more. Yes, sir. Hardly touched his fingertips and it was gone. At the other end, Chris Murray. No, I take that back. Keegan Murray. Well, this is the first time I'll screw that up. Here's McCaffrey. Patrick. Little jump. One-handed push-up jumper in the lane that goes down. Patrick McCaffrey for three. Splasheroo. Right through. Aaron Eulis lost the dribble. Gets it back underneath to Agundale. And he dunks it through. Josh Agundale. Got all that 280 pounds off the floor and slam bam.
But impressive performance by the Hawkeyes. They're scoring 102 points and once again holding their opponent to under 70 points. That is outstanding.
The Heartland is brought to you by Hy-Vee. Save time and shop online with Hy-Vee Aisles Online. Go to aislesonline.com to get started. University of Iowa Healthcare. Changing medicine. Changing lives. All-American center Luka Garza has been at the top of his game for several years. And the player that was most significant in helping him get there is Jordan Bohannon. Today, this dynamic duo will transition up and down the parquet floor of Mediacom Court. 5-2, Wisconsin takes the lead. Wieskamp hits a jump shot on a turnaround 15 feet right down the floor. Transitioning to Garza. Drop step shot up good off the glass. Pretty move. Wieskamp with a pull-up jumper scores from just inside the free throw line. Wieskamp sidestepping a three down. Through it goes. You heard the sound. Wieskamp from Bohannon. A deep three by Joe. God! My goodness. Joe Wieskamp. My goodness, this can't be happening, can it?
No, the right ankle, and he is in pain right in front of the Wisconsin bench. And Brad Floyd is going to get out there. Hopefully it's just a stinger of some sort. But what a start for Joe Wieskamp, and he's been perfect.
Garza for three. That's good.
There you go. Maybe that'll get the Hawkeyes out of the concern with over Joe Wieskamp.
Quick pass to the corner. CJ's open for three. It's on the way. Good. Back-to-back threes by Garza and CJ Frederick. Iowa's lead cut to 7. Bohannon shoots for three and gets it. First one to go down for Jordan from long range today, and hopefully that gets him going on a tear. Out to CJ Frederick. His three is short. Tipped out by Connor McCaffrey. Here's Bohannon to Garza for the dunk. Hey, talk about giving that offensive board a working over. Garza with a pass inside to Keegan Murray, who hits the reverse hook shot. Jordan drives into the paint, lobs inside to Garza. His shot is up and good. Beautiful feed by Jordan Bohannon. Back they come. Bohannon a deep three. Good from well beyond the three-point line. From Benton County. Luca plows into Potter. Turn, shoot, scores off the glass. Connor McCaffrey. Here's Keegan Murray inside. He scores on a pop-up jumper. Bohannon passed up on the three. Drives inside. Luka Garza catches and scores. To Potter. He puts the ball on the floor. Drives in on Garza. Shot is up. Good. Count it. And a foul on Garza. Garza comes and sets a screen for him. Now Garza stumbles away. Bohannon turns around. Nails a three. After he lost his balance, Trice got underneath him. 66-63. Bohannon scores on a driving layup. I think he surprised Wisconsin a little bit. Now up 4. Garza tries to get 3 back. That's short, no good. Keegan Murray with a rebound. A score and a free throw coming. for the freshman from Cedar Rapids. To Garza on the wing. To Bohannon. Jordan stands still three, rims and comes out, but he's fouled. And free throw three takes flight. Looks good, is good. 74-71. Badgers get in the front court. Here's a 40-foot three, no good by Potter. Rebounded by Garza, and there you go. Final score, Iowa 77, Wisconsin 73. Today's broadcast is powered by Extreme Internet. Feel the speed, feel the power, feel Extreme. U.S. Cellular is proud to be the official wireless sponsor of the Iowa Hawkeyes. U.S. Cellular, connecting Hawkeye Nation.
This is the last game of the entire regular season.
It's it.
Hawks hope for the sweep here tonight. Pass inside to Kane. It's swiped away by Clark. She drives down the right side of the paint. Layup rolls in. Coast to coast for Caitlin Clark, and the Hawks are on the board. It out right side to Clark. Dribbles to her left. Pulls up from the elbow. 15 feet away and drills it. Down court, Megan Meyer, a wide open three-pointer from the left side.
Coming in, shooting confidently. I don't think it's easy to come off the bench and shoot, but she's doing well.
Obviously, the fourth quarter was really good. And Nebraska, I mean, they're a good basketball team. I mean, you look at their wins, and I know, they finished at 500, 11-11. They swept Northwestern, beat them twice, beat Ohio State, beat Rutgers, won at Michigan State. I mean, they have some great wins, and they're a very, very capable team. We did have some outstanding shooting performances again, and once again, we shot the ball really well from all areas, 2-point, 3-point free throws. Caitlin continues to be Caitlin. I mean, she has over 600 points, and I think she's only the 5th Hawkeye to ever do that, and we've only played 23 games. I mean, she is being shortchanged, we by 6 games right now. And so that's just quite honestly unbelievable. And that three that she made at the end of the game was just a dagger.
Gabby Marshall with a steal and flips it back to Caitlin Clark, who finds an opening along the baseline and lays it up and in. So Clark with 12, Caitlin on the move, kicks it right side, Gabby Marshall, three-pointer, all net for Gabby Marshall. She has 14.
Keep pushing it to Marshall.
They've been challenging us all week just to bring that effort and energy on the defensive end, because we know we can score. We don't need to worry about that. It just all comes on defense, and that's what translates into our offense. So I've just been trying to put my effort and my energy into defense and bring that defensive energy to the team.
Gabby, one-handed pass inside to Goodman, and a nice fake and an up and under move off of Cravens, and Goodman scores.
Fantastic move.
Hawks continue to look inside. Warnock gets into the paint all the way to the hoop, lays it up and in traffic. Here's a deep three. Clark got it.
She had to go a little further back. I think she was too close with that first three.
No hesitation for Clark. She has 21. Here's Clark in between the circles. Fires a 30-footer.
Oh, yes. Why not?
You know it. Another three, and that should do it. 79-71. 1:01 left to go.
Really, it really came down to energy in defense, and that's kind of something we've been trying to stress the importance of kind of throughout the whole season. Offense is not really a problem for us. I think that, that's not something we really stress about. But I feel like it's been a pattern of us losing games and, struggling in games just because of our defense.
The Heartland is brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and Iowa Corn Promotion Board. You may think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Athletico Physical Therapy. It all starts here. Latham High-Tech Seeds is proud to partner with the Iowa men's basketball team in raising money for every free throw made by the Hawkeyes all season long through the Hawkeye Charity Stripe promotion. All proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society and Coaches vs. Cancer program here in the state of Iowa. Latham High-Tech Seeds, cheering on the Hawkeyes from the free throw line and helping with cancer awareness efforts all across the state of Iowa.
Garza goes to the hoop.
I've had a chance to see him this summer, prime time, seen him in practices, and he is absolutely one of the most instinctive players I have seen at the University of Iowa, especially for a big.
Garza, he's unstoppable down there. Man-to-man set, you get an open look. Garza gets an open look from three. He knew that was good. He was halfway up the court as that fell through the net. He gets his 2,000th point on the perimeter. Look at the screen from Connor McCaffrey. Bingham velcros it. Garza at the rim and the record! Luka Garza stands alone at the top of the Iowa scoring charts.
While you wore that number, you handled yourself with class, dignity, always representing well, the win, graduate, do it right. So I am proud to announce that we will, at the end of this season, be retiring the number 55 in perpetuity. And we will celebrate it eventually with you and your family and thousands of Hawkeye fans when the pandemic ends. But again, Luca, thank you. The journey will continue, but just so proud of you and so grateful for you coming to the University of Iowa. So, Luca, let's have you say a few words, if you would.
Congratulations. Well, I'm sorry. I did not know that was happening, so this is unprepared. But first of all, I just want to thank Coach McCaffrey for giving me a chance to come here to the University of Iowa. You changed my life, and I will forever be grateful for you and your family. And second of all, to these guys over here, I wouldn't be nothing without you guys. You guys made me look good for 4 years, and I wouldn't be standing right here without any of you, so I really appreciate it. And I'm very lucky that I've had to play with the guys that I've had. And lastly, I just want to thank my family. I love you all, my dad, my mom, my sister, my girlfriend. Thank you guys. You guys support me, even when no one really thought this was possible. Thank you guys so much, and thank you to Hawkeye Nation. I love this place.
Let's hear it for number 55, Luka Garza.
Greg Pierce spent his first couple of years of life in a house just minutes from Kinnick Stadium, as his father played for Iowa from 1954 to 57. As a tribute to his late father, who passed away in 2014, on game days, the Pierce family does their own pregame entrance to the stadium. They each touch the plaque commemorating the 1956 Rose Bowl team that his father was a part of, making game day that much more special.
This has been a presentation from Learfield IMG College.